League has been keen to coordinate together and to help each other when it comes to regional issues. It's one of the most important regional organizations for Arab countries, and its model is one of the fine examples that usually we have models of at the various universities to train the youth and also to let them know more about the important role of the Arab League in the Middle East and for Arab countries as well. And I'm happy to have with me a group of students who are conducting the Arab League model, and it's Naveen Nabil Ramzi, we have Islam Mohammed Khalifa and Rose Lotfi, members of the Arab League simulation model in Bani Suef University. Good afternoon and welcome with us.
Good afternoon. Let's start with Islam. Tell me more about this organization and how did it start?
Started from the last year. Is a suggestion from the student who attends the trainer at Arab state to decrease the gap between students and Arab League.
Yes. Now, I'd like to know from each of you, when did you join the model?
Last year I am just a delegate, but this year I am the member at the BR committee.
What about you, Rose?
This year I joined to the LASM model. I am HR member, human resource, to evaluate AC committee.
What about you?
Last year I didn't share in the model, but this year I joined as the HR member to evaluate OC.
Okay, what made you to participate in this organization?
Okay, at first everything we share in it, you get experience, and in our committee, BR relation, you make a relation with public person, which will benefit you in the future and in our career. Not more.
As Islam said that our model decrease the gap between Arab League and students. So I love to be near to my LASM.
Yes. And finally, what about you, Naveen?
I want to get experience. This is related to my career, political science, and I want to know about Arab League. So I joined the model. This model make me create ideas, know how to think, how to create things in my life.
What about the topics? Because definitely each session and each year has different type of topics discussed. So what are the topics that you've chosen for this year?
Every topic Arab League have in the Arab states, we do like this in our league. We just do the news which do in the Arab countries in our model.
How many members are in this organization?
At members, 80 members, but we have about 200 to 250 delegates. And when interview, we do more than 250 interviews. And the application which done, nearly 1,000 applications.
Now, I'm going to rephrase my question because it's very difficult in a couple of days to discuss everything related to the Arab world. So are there certain topics that are planned to be discussed, like let's say Libya, Yemen, Syria? Are there certain topics that this model will be concentrating on?
We have a committee
Yes.
named the Academic Committee. Academic Committee trained to at Arab League train its name TOT, which trains why and how to discuss
These topics?
these topics.
Yes.
And Rose can describe this in more because it's her relation.
Yeah.
Okay, Rose, go ahead.
Okay, AC committee is preparing the data, and after training it in in Arab League, they are going to make session to all students to tell them about topics Libya, Syria, and Palestine also.
Yeah.
Okay, if we talk about the funding, who's responsible for the funding for this organization?
In public relations, we have two armies, PR and FR. FR, which responsible for sponsor. At the first, Arab League don't accept to be to have a sponsor, but now we have a sponsor in each university have its own sponsor, which have us with some money, some courses, some courses.
Yeah. Now, each and every one of you definitely has a different responsibility. Now, Naveen, what about your responsibilities? I understand that both of you more or less are in the same committee. So definitely each of you has a different type of job description. So let's start with Naveen. Tell me about your responsibilities.
I and Rose are member in HR committee, human resources. So we divided into two sections. HR for evaluating other committees and HR for evaluating us. I evaluate OC, organizing committee. They organize any event related to the league. And Rose related to AC committee, academic committee.
Well, Rose, Naveen, and Islam, thank you very much for joining us today. And you are members of the Arab League Simulation Model at Bani Suef University. Welcome to Nile Cruise.
Welcome.
And now we'll be looking into the following report, but we'll be back for more on Nile Cruise. So stay with us.
The final ceremony of the 44th round of the Egyptian Cinema Film Association Festival was headed by Mahmoud Abdel Samia with the attendance of Minister of Culture Dr. Ines Abdel Daim, as well as a huge number of actors and actresses.
أنا فخورة بأن هذا المهرجان موجود بتاريخه الطويل جدا.
I'm proud that such a festival with its rich history is held. This is considered one of the most important cinema festivals in Egypt, and I'm happy with all the artists who were honored during the festival. This festival reflects the real image of Egypt's film industry.
صورة حقيقية للسينما